So you've been doing your cleaning, and as you're organizing your books, you realize things are ripped up, torn, out of place. Favorite books, favorite characters, now all ripped up and torn. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you some really cool ways that you can do very simply right now in your home, in your classroom, to turn these ripped up pages to something new. All right, so our first little book that we're going to talk about that was ripped up from a Winnie the Pooh book is flap books, okay? So if you have any books that have flaps or any type of thing, you can turn it into a sensory board. Now this is a sensory board that I actually made when my children were younger, and I still have an infant today. So what I'm going to do is put some tape, just regular tape, put it on the back, stick it to my sensory board, and now you have something that the child can do and use it as like a peekaboo, a flap page, part of a sensory board. And you can do this with older children. Sensory boards can be as advanced or beginner level as you want it to be. Okay, so this is a cover page of a It's Mine Leo Leone book, and it's ripped and damaged. So what we can do, we can actually do two things with this. The first thing we're going to do, since it's already ripped by the frog's legs, we're going to cut it out. Let's say you're having a party or you have a big birthday class, I don't know, whatever. Get you some tape and you can put for the special birthday child, or if you have many different characters that's been ripped off, this can now become a favor cup. So a cup you can use for birthday parties. You can repurpose this for anything. It could be a sensory cup. You can turn this into a counting activity with frogs, whatever the character is. And another thing we're going to do with this Leo Leone book is you could take one of the frogs. I'm going to get my scissors here. And you can take him, and do you know what you think I'm going to turn it into? A bookmark. And to make it more stable, use some of your recycled cards, your cardboard, or whatever you use. I can't get my words out, but use some recycled cardboard, and all you have to do, or cardstock paper, cut it out, and now you have a bookmark. And one of the little cool tip that I like to use for recycled things like this type of stuff, you just never know when you're going to use it, is put it inside like a drawer. I have like a little organizer teacher drawer, and I can show you a picture of that in just a minute. So this is the organizer that I use to put just how I organize my teaching materials. And so anything that I didn't use today will go in my scrap drawer. And this is my scrap paper that I didn't use from my books. Put it in there, and there you go. Easy access. You can have a whole drawer of just recycled items. So when you have things that come up broken or something like that, you can just stick your recycled things in there, and you never know when you're going to repurpose it for something different. So here is, we're going to sharpen up our bookmark. All right, so we're gonna, now you have a bookmark. Already from two books, you have decorating cup and you have a bookmark. The next teaching tool that we're gonna talk about is magazines. Now you guys pretty much know, if you have old magazines, don't throw it out, because you can turn your old ripped up pages from magazines and books. And this is actually a little mini book that my child made because he's really into cars and trucks. So he chose the cars and trucks pictures and he put it inside this little mini book. So old like magazines, even scrappings from old books can easily, old cards, these can easily be turned into where you make your own book type of project. All right guys, so whether you turn your old ripped up books into bookmarks, birthday party favors or cups, or turn them into sensory board opportunities, or we could probably add a little bit more tape to that, or you can get some hot glue or super glue and really stick it on there so you don't have to ever worry about it, or turn it into their own little scrapbook or their own little mini book that they create. But just know you can always repurpose those ripped up pages and turn them into something new. So question of the day. Let me know what books or old magazines or newspaper, whatever, what things are you going to repurpose? What are some things that you're going to repair? Let me know in the chat below. What are some common things that you're having trouble with in your classroom or in your home classroom? Well, that is all I have for you today. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you again next Thursday. Bye, guys.